my numbers for month 5, like profitability in my handyman business. I'm trying to make 100K, and I'm just like, I'm gonna be a handyman until I do that. Um, so I'm pulling up. This is my first month with like an actual P&L. So I'm kind of excited for that, to take a look at everything there. Should show a lot more. It's gonna be a really good just like home base for my financials, where most of my money is going. If something doesn't make sense, I'll be able to see that within my inside my books. Mm. Ports, pulling up the P&L now. So there might be a few transactions that haven't posted because banks usually have a few days before putting it through, but should be, I'm gonna see actually. I'm checking my account to see if there's anything major in the last couple days that hasn't hit my account yet and wouldn't be on the wouldn't be categorized. 15. Okay, everything looks fine there. So looking at my P&L, which this is sick. I mean, it took me a long time to like figure out what this was, but my is that right? This month I have brought in $3,600, which is actually lower than a lot of my months. Dang, I did not make very much money this month. Total cost of goods sold. So, my materials, my direct material costs is 1,300, which brings my I don't know what actually gross profit, yes, gross profit to 2,300. And then I think my total profitability is probably going to be like 0. Yeah, my total expenses are 1,800. That brings me with $500 net profit this month. But this is where like having this breakdown is so handy, having the QuickBooks P&L. So not terrible. I mean, it's not great. I think I'm lower on those numbers because it's been a slow month. I've been doing a lot of work beyond uh, like. So what I've done is I've switched from working hourly to doing estimates, and I think I've also increased my hourly rate a lot. So I think I lost some of my old customers. Some of the people that were hiring me for like 25, 30 an hour, I'm no longer working for them. So I've lost them. I think that's why my profits were down this month, partially. And then it's also a slow season for anybody, because it's in the winter. So I visited some of the local painting stores, and hardware stores, and they were just slower. I can't. I'm not going to use that as a cop out because that doesn't really help me. So that could be why I'm seeing lower numbers. I think with my new pricing, I think this month is going to be a lot better. So last month, 2,300 gross profit, which is after my direct material expenses. This month, I don't think it would be unrealistic to see. I don't think it would be unrealistic to see 4,000. Um, oh, you know what? You know what? It's not that bad. There is a transaction. I'm owed like 800 bucks from a property manager. So this month's gross profit would be 3,000, which isn't great, but it's better than 2,300. Um, so 3,000, and then my total expenses 1,800 out of that 3,000, which puts me at $1,200 net profit. Hey, I mean, I'm not going to complain. $1,200 is plenty to cover my personal expenses. Um, I mean, maybe not plenty. It does cover my personal expenses. If I look at my budgeting app, what does it do here? This last month I spent spent sorry 1,200. But anyway, so next month I think I honestly don't think 4,000 gross profit is unrealistic. Man, this P&L is so nice. Took kind of some effort to put it together, but like being able to see these numbers all in one spot and my expenses breakdown. So like I know I put $1,300 into materials. Um, I know I brought in total $4,553 into my bank account, and I spent 1,300 of that on materials, and then I spent 1,800 of that on other expenses, and then I can break down those expenses and be like, okay, I have put $240 into tools last month. I put, let's see, $180 into software. I put $532 into insurance last month. Being able to see this breakdown is just beautiful. $336 into my builder's license. $207 in clothing. So that's gonna be. I bought a kind of expensive heated jacket. So is the P&L worth the effort? I think so. I think it's worth spending the time to categorize transactions. I spent probably maybe 2 hour, maybe I don't know how much time, but I spent some time to like figure out quick bites, QuickBooks, and get everything put together. Um, but I think it was worth it. I think I'm not like perfect at building the or categorizing the transactions, um, but this is a great start. Let's see. I don't think there's any reason I can't like. Can I flip this around? There we go. There's the P&Ls. So, dang, I should have done this while I was explaining it. It was, I mean, heck, I mean, this explains itself. Next month, I think 4,000 is realistic. I think the road to 10K. So 10K gross profit is what I'm shooting for, which is after material expenses. I mean, that's 10K per month. Um, so that might be, I don't know what that would be revenue wise, maybe 15K revenue per month. But gross profit is after direct material expenses, but before overhead. So gross profit is the actual number that is important to me because right now I'm reinvesting everything. Like, I mean, I spent $1,800 last month to reinvest into the business and buy supplies and do everything. So really not too concerned about my net profit. Like really my net profit just needs to be $1,200 a month to cover my personal expenses, which you know what, it's kind of funny. $1,200 a month uh is $14,000 a year is if I spent the same amount as I did last month on personal stuff, I would be living on $14,000 a year. How is that even possible? That's crazy. Well, because I'm bare bones. So $14,000 a year. I've never even heard of that because my rent's like 650. DTE's like I don't know. I think it's 60, and then that gets me to 710. So after my rent and DTE, I have $490. And then that's used to buy food and whatever else I need. But damn, well, dude, I gotta see what the poverty line is because I'm operating like half of that. What is the poverty line? Oh, okay, no, the poverty line. I don't even know what the poverty line is to be honest, but it says 15,000 per year is the poverty line. Okay, so I'm like just below poverty. So it's a little bit thrown off because I've started categorizing my gas and my auto insurance as a business expense, because truthfully, I just don't drive that much personally. Like 95% of my driving is business. Uh, the only I have started playing pickleball, and that is personal, but the I think those numbers would be marginal. It might be 20, $30 a month. So my insurance and my gas is considered. I put it under business expense, and then my personal budget is $1,200, which is honestly kind of crazy. But I don't know if I can live on $1,200 a month. I'm not gonna complain. How long we have? Okay, let's read some comments. Eh. Admin team support. I don't think that's real. No, there's just trolls in the comment. It's okay. I'm not gonna mess with that. My house payment is 500 a month with insurance for house and taxes 600. Dang, you must have your how much is your house? I would be curious about that. Bought house with zero credit also. Dude, I need to know this because I don't have a credit card. You should like explain that a little bit. Um, so house with zero credit. I've heard of that. Can I do it with owning a business as well? Because I don't have like income statements. And can I do it with, I mean, I guess you could show them like your actual bank account. Do you need to have a high down payment for that? Because I'm I would probably buy a house at some point. Personal land contract. Let's chat GPT this. Almost 10K down. How much is the total property value? The buyer makes payments. Oh, okay. So like seller financed. Yeah. Oh, okay. 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 That makes sense. Um, I mean, I could totally do that because I'm in like a lot of like real estate networking groups. I'm meeting a lot of people that are in real estate, being a handyman. I'm working with realtors and stuff all the time. But if I all I would have to do is find somebody that wants to sell and is fine with, you know, financing to me. So that makes sense. Worth more than I paid. Lol, it's worth probably 120, paid 56. Oh, so it's paid off. Um, Dang, I like that. I like that model. So 120 with the property, that's pretty good. I wonder where are you, APM Auto? Like what geographically? Because like somewhere I don't know, even in Ypsilanti, which is a little bit lower. I'm in Michigan. Even in Ypsilanti, it's I think 120 would be a pretty good price for anything. Karun Chamba, sorry, I might have just completely messed up your name. Hello, how are you? I am doing well. How about yourself? Find an old person that's ready to move to a retirement home in Michigan. Oh, okay. Dude, that's smart. I mean, that's you're that point right there is really good because I mean, old people, I know of some old people I've done work for that they literally are selling to go into a retirement home. Um, and the monthly payments would probably, well, what they might have a retirement account, but the monthly payments might just pay for their retirement home stay. So that's pretty cool. Dang. Yeah. I'm fine from India and you from? I am from America. I'm in Michigan. Dang. You know what would be cool? If I built an audience. So one of the things I'm doing with this channel is like like I'm really not trying to pretend or do anything outside of what I think is authentically me. And me is being into business, being into hustling, whatever. Um, so the channel is going to be about that. What I would like to do is build an audience and then I can host a stream. And it would be cool to talk to people like APM Auto, people like you who are actually sharing interesting stuff. Like, dang, I would sit down for an hour every, like, every couple weeks and just talk about whatever people are commenting because I don't know. I think there could be a lot of value in like strategy meetings through stream. I don't know. Let me know what your thoughts are on that. Retirement homes around me want 8K a month. Dang, that's that's insane. I don't I don't know that I buy that. Which like unless they're high end. Johan Dev. I'm terrible at reading names, I think. I subscribe to your YouTube channel. Thanks, nice. I just started posting content recently. Nice. Is it something auto related? Because I that's just based off your name. That would make a lot of sense. Okay. 4K this month. I feel it. I feel it in my bones. 4K after cost of goods sold. Let's do it. Let's do it. I mean, I'm working on a job right now, $1,400 job. Should be $1,200 gross profit. Well, 1150 gross profit for I don't know exactly how many days, but I think it's gonna be 3.5. We'll just say 4 days. So 1150 divided by 4, $287 a day averaging. Um, but yeah, I mean, I just needed I don't so I need to do that to make so 287 to make 4,000. I'm doing the math real quick. I would only need to make 287 13 days next month to make 4,000. I can totally do that. That's realistic. So I think 4,000 is a totally realistic goal. APM Auto Cars and More. Yeah, for your YouTube channel. Yeah, that's cool. I'm not really a I'm a I fix cars. Like I like working on cars and fixing them. Um, but I'm not necessarily like a car guy as far as I don't know engines, I don't know car types, some kind of under the rocks as far as that. What job are you doing in America? I own a business. I am a handyman. If you look at the stream title, that's kind of the point. Started some how-to repair. Yeah. That's good. I think I mean those are I that's what I used to fix all my vehicles was just like how-to videos. Um I don't know. I feel like it's starting out. There might be a market for really niche, whatever you're working on, like really nitty gritty, niche information, because a lot of the most common repairs, people, there'll be big channels that are set up well for doing that, and so most likely people wouldn't watch how to change a ball joint, but they might be working on a 1998 Mustang, whatever the anyway, they might be working on something really specific, and if you can share information about that, people might find it valuable. We do full part outs. So, like scrapping it. Danny Custer, hello, what kind of animal are you? I am a capybara. What does that mean? Like, why is that even in the comments? So, oh man, this stream, yeah, I want to salvage license and used car sales license plus repair. Oh, that's cool, dude. So one of my business ideas before starting a handyman business was um why am I blank spacing? Detailing. And I would go to somebody like you and be like, "Hey, I'm going to detail your used cars for $100 so you can sell them for more." Um that was just like one idea. I ended up not going with that business, but obviously because I'm a handyman now. But cool car sales, used car sales, that's cool. So can you hook me up with a van? Like a nice uh I don't exactly know what type of van I want, but in like the $10,000 range, ideally, you know, no rust, good suspension, maybe a Sprinter. Um I'm not even super sure. Yeah, like a Sprinter van. I would need to do a little bit of research into kind of what my next upgrade would be, but I don't know. Maybe I'll come to you if you're doing used car sales. It means I was asking you a question because you said Yeah, I know, but when you ask me what animal I am, I'm like, I'm human. I don't know what to say for that. No, I'm sorry, but all right, I'm gonna dip. See you guys later. I got work to do.